This is Dave Brixius.
It's your man Joe Cleezy.
And this is the program special edition Super Bowl, baby. It's over.
Hanging with the champs.
Yes, it is. We're hanging with one of the teams, so they're the champs.
Yes.
And we'll be getting to those guys here in a second, but we just wanted to recap Sunday's games. Real fantastic, great scene, great set, I should say, up there on Cottage Hill at Steelton there. It was really interesting.
It's very cold.
Yes, the wind came in. I think Saturday's games were a little bit warmer there, and then the wind decided to pick up for us, and it got mighty windy out there.
And real quick, just want to say congratulations to everybody that won the games on Saturday.
Yeah, it was awesome up there at West Perry. I heard it was fantastic.
Didn't get to make it out there, but
But hey,
congratulations.
Yeah, we definitely give a props out to all you guys that definitely came through at the end. Everybody who definitely participated in that weekend, definitely fun-filled weekend. So, I know you saw the first game. I didn't make it to the first one, the Steelton game.
Yes,
the Ponies.
Yep, the National Conference Pony Championship games between Steelton and Mechanicsburg. And the final score kind of doesn't show how close the game was. Basically for 3 quarters, almost 4 quarters. Still Howard went up first, so the kickoff return went up 6-0. And Mechanicsburg, a couple plays later, they were up 8-6. They were pretty much leading the whole game until late 4th quarter. And I can't think of his name right now, but number 24, pony running back from Steelton, scored a couple touchdowns in the 4th quarter. And probably one of the best pony players I've seen this entire year. Probably in the last couple of years. You're probably hearing a lot about him. I apologize if I forgot your name, but I just want to congratulate Steelton. They actually ended up winning the game.
Okay.
I think it was
yeah, they did 19. I think they had 19-8.
19-8. Yeah, so congratulations.
Was the final. Yeah, I mean, great team. I don't think they lost the game all year. I think they went through the season undefeated.
Yeah.
I think they were undefeated.
And kudos to Mechanicsburg too. They didn't lay down for them,
No.
and they played them real close for 3 quarters and gave them a really great game. So congratulations to Mechanicsburg for coming in.
Yeah, big props to both teams. And you think about it, I think that was the closest game all night. The other ones were pretty much blowouts, running clocks, I think.
A couple trips to beat down for us, but
I think we got done a little bit earlier because of the running clock there. I had the second game. I got a chance to see Holy Name's pony team. They got to revenge a loss, actually, to Redland. It was the only loss they had all year. It was Redland, a very tough physical team, Redland. But Holy Name just, they came in with a good game plan. They knew what they needed to do, and they got the job done. And I think the whole thing was 14-0, and 6 seconds left. And a huge pass down the sideline from Noah Hoffman, right down the sideline to Julian. Caught it, ran it 30 yards down there, touchdown, kicked the extra point, made it 22-0. That started the running clock. I think the second half honestly lasted 20 minutes total.
It was quick, and I talked to one of the Holy Name coaches afterwards. Redland had beat them physically, and I don't even think they even scored the first time around. So obviously Holy Name made a whole bunch of adjustments coming into the championship game. Pretty much did what they wanted to do. Yeah,
I mean, they looked very, very good. Even in the second half, where I know it was a running clock and time kept moving, they controlled it for most of the time. They didn't score, but they just held on to the ball for 6 minutes of the 3rd quarter and something like 5 minutes of the 4th. Yeah. So, I mean, they just ran it out. So Redland never really had the opportunity to even get back in if they wanted to. That running clock. And then we got to the midget game. East Penn versus New Cumberland. And,
Cedar Cliff.
Oh, Cedar Cliff, I'm sorry. Cedar Cliff, I'm sorry. I apologize. Cedar Cliff. And, East Penn definitely showed why, I think, all year. Even though they were the 3rd seed going in, definitely was one of the best teams in that division.
And, they pretty much showed that first game wasn't a fluke at all. I mean, first they scored, the offensive touchdown. Then, number 80 for East Pennsburg returns that interception for a touchdown. And that pretty much took the air out of Cedar.
Yeah, it did. You could see them definitely go down, and then a couple interceptions even there. Mike Jones had some runs with Nassas, those guys over there. Couple interceptions definitely made all the difference, where they just controlled the game, just continued to control it.
And again, I should have names, but number 33 for East Pennsboro played a pretty good. He actually played a really good game.
Yeah.
Sunday.
They just look good all around. You know what I mean? I like to see them play this team maybe in a crossover.
This team?
This team right here. This team. Yeah, this team. The champions, Joe. Yeah, the champions.
Right.
The American Conference there. Definitely. I think I would like to see it. What do you guys think? Maybe set something up, East Penn.
Not 2, not 3.
Yeah, baby. I like it. Well, we got these guys right here who are the champions. Lingelstown took it to Holy Name for 2nd time this year, because you guys beat them the 1st time last game of the regular season, if I'm not mistaken. And then you guys came out in the Super Bowl. I'm just kind of surprised. I wasn't so much surprised, but I know a lot of teams were surprised. You guys are the 3rd seed. They were the 4th seed. And you guys, made it there, knocking off the 2 seed, Carlisle, and they knocking off the number 1 seed. But both programs, you guys definitely have great coaching staffs in place. We talked about it from day one, how I've always been impressed with It used to be Linglstown, now Central Dauphin. How you guys have such a great coaching staff in place, and how you guys are groomed up coming up, and how disciplined you guys play. You don't make the stupid mistake. You don't jump off sides. You don't make the turnover. You guys do what you need to do, and you guys play fundamentally sound football. And it goes to you guys who are in that program, but also that coaching staff that dedicates so much of their time to help you guys understand how important fundamental football is. You know, which we're definitely proud. But we want to introduce these guys here now. Got my man Bo. Right, Bo? Why don't you tell them what position you played?
I played left guard, defensive tackle, and that was about it.
That's it?
Yep.
All right, well, that's good. You played, just one side of the ball? Or both?
Both.
All right.
Both.
Got both sides. So we got my man. Then we got Mr. QB here. Chase. Right, Chase? Is that the only position you played?
Yes.
See, man, that's nice when you only have to go one side of the ball, right? QBs, they don't like going on that defense, do they? Yeah, that's good. That's good. He could have. I agree with you. But,
no
you
need
know,
to.
if you don't need to, let's not do it. It's not risking injury to the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
And then we got Joey. Right? Joey, what position?
I play offensive right guard and defensive outside linebacker, and also long snaps for extra points.
This guy plays everything.
He does everything.
I like it. Long snapper. Stick with that, man. Maybe get yourself right to the NFL, man. They need long snappers. They need long snappers, and plus you don't take a beating either. Save your body. Stay 17 years in the NFL. But you guys, what did it feel like winning? Now, did you guys were on the team last year, or did you guys all move up from the Ponies? Who was on it last year? What won it?
He was on it.
I was on it.
All right, so this is your second time around.
Yeah.
What does it feel like doing it the second time?
Very good.
Yeah?
I was one of the champs.
Now, did you play a lot last year?
Yeah, I was QB last year.
Yeah, he was returning, man. That's why. That's why they got back, right? So you were there. So it just felt like, was a lot of pressure on you though this year? I mean, honestly, when you guys have won the last KFC game, all right, last Super Bowl in the KFC, then it formed the CFA, and you guys won the first one. Knocking off, I thought it was a very good Harrisburg team last year. I mean, that team beat you guys. They were undefeated, pretty much rolled throughout the whole season into that game. And you guys played, like I said, when I saw that game, I was like, wow. You guys knew exactly what to do, and you guys played fundamentally sound football. Nothing fancy, just got the job done. When, I think what was the score, 8-7, 8-0, 8-6, okay. It was the final, and you guys did that. So I knew coming in this year, I knew you were back, I knew a bunch of other guys were back, the coaching staff was there, and plus you had the Pony team. That was pretty good from the year before. A lot of those kids were moving up, and you guys were set. There's a lot of pressure on you guys, on you personally, you know, being quarterback, but on the team, returning.
Well, we only had a couple people return,
Okay.
so it wasn't really that much pressure. But since we played Holy Name, there was a lot of pressure.
Okay.
Since it's like a base rivalry.
Is that backyard rivalry, huh?
Yeah.
You guys go to school with some of their kids?
Yeah.
Rubbing in their faces today?
A little bit, just a little
Sure
bit.
they did.
Now, what did it feel like for you? You know, being your first time Super Bowl. What did it feel like after you won?
It was amazing. I mean, it was just a complete new feeling for me.
Yeah. All right. So you played Pony last year?
I played midget last year.
Okay, midget. But you didn't play on the team.
No.
All right. So you moved up to the varsity level there. All right. Excellent. See, all that hard work in the all season, right, paid off. I like that. That's awesome. What about for you, big man?
I think it felt just amazing because I remember how 2 years ago when I played on the Pony varsity team, we made it all the way to the Super Bowl, and we just lost it. We lost it to Carlisle, and I remember how terrible I felt. And just to finally get back into the Super Bowl and win it finally, especially against the biggest rivalry, Holy Name, it was just the best feeling ever.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's what it's all
That's
about, you know.
Yeah.
Now, you guys, what grade? You're an eighth?
Yes, sir.
Eighth?
No.
Ninth? Okay,
Yeah.
ninth. Hey, so this is your last year pretty much playing at the midget level, at the youth level. Tell me what it was like. You know, how many years did you play throughout, you know, through your whole youth career?
About 6 years.
6 years? 8?
This was my 5th year.
All right, 5th year. What did it feel like? You know, this is it. Now you guys are moving on, you know, high school ball, no more youth. There's got to be something, you know what I mean? So what does it feel like being finally done with the youth moving on?
Feels different.
Okay.
We all could say that it feels a little weird not being able to go out to practice every weekday. It was just completely feeling.
All right. Excellent. What about for you, my man?
Well, like we're never gonna play as a team again, so that's a bad. Like that's an okay feeling. Not really though.
Okay.
But just winning the Super Bowl with that team is really good.
Definitely a way to go out,
Yeah.
huh? That's awesome. What about for you, Joe?
I think like it's great that we won the Super Bowl, but I think it's kind of sad that we're losing our coaching staff. Our coaching staff, they were amazing this year. They were never like pushing us too hard, and they just taught us exactly what we needed. You know, let us all the way to the end.
You know, you and I, Joe, I know you and I talked about that. The coaching staff is definitely one of the tops around in the area with, you know, how they get you guys prepared week in and week out and stuff like that. How you guys, you can never count you guys out. Even with 2 losses this year, you guys, I said they're going to make the playoffs, and they're definitely going to be a team to look out for. You know, when you guys started out. Moving on. All right, you guys all going to Central Dauphin?
I'm going to McDevitt.
You're going to McDevitt, all right? Central Dauphin, Central Dauphin. What's that going to feel like? That next step?
I mean, you had to break you guys up now.
What's that going to feel like? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gonna be different.
Yeah.
It's gonna feel different.
Now, have you talked with any coaches from the high school staff?
No, not really.
They didn't make it down to the game?
A few of them did.
Okay,
A few
good.
of them did.
Good. That's what we like to see. High school guys coming down. What about for you, Joey?
Well, I know my freshman coach, Mr. Min. He's my algebra teacher.
Okay.
And he told me he was at the game, and he's just waiting for me to go up on the
Good.
freshman.
That's what we like to hear. What about for you, big man?
Well,
Making that next step up.
Yeah. Well, since I'm in a different school, I'm playing against my teammates that we won Super Bowls with.
Yeah.
So it's going to be fun on the field with them.
All right. That's good. Anything you guys want to say about the organization you guys played with? Any shout outs you guys want to give? Anything to your teammates, your coaches, anything like that? Do you guys want to give a shout out to?
I want to give a shout out to the coaching staff because they did a great job this season helping us go all the way. So I was
Big
very
props to
happy.
them. What about you, Chase?
I'm with him, and then our team played as a team, not just one player. We played as a team. And for the people that are staying or back to win another Super Bowl.
Good. Bring home the 3-peat, right? Or should I say
4-peat.
4-peat? Well, I guess 3 in the CFL.
Yeah.
Right? 4 overall, definitely.
Well, I think they both pretty much covered it, but with what Chase said with our team, we're very physically strong, but not just that, we're also mentally strong, and our coaches really help us with that to get us smart, to get us to know really what we have to do on the field.
Yeah. I have to agree. That's awesome, guys. Awesome. And Joe, anything you want to add in?
No, I just want to say, congratulations to the whole team. These 3 gentlemen that definitely
Yeah.
represented the Central Dauphin organization very well. So
Yeah, you guys definitely well represented here. I know for CD over there, great organization was Lincolnstown there, great organization, great program. Definitely class act with you 3, but also class act program. There's never really any issues, we ever had. And we talked about early on in the season, some of those other issues that we had to deal with. You guys have always been a class act. We appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to come in here this evening to sit down and talk with us and promote youth football, especially at this level, because you guys are now done. Next generation's coming up, you know what I mean? You guys were there at one point in their life, the Pee-wees, the ponies, and stuff like that. So we greatly appreciate you guys taking time out of your day.
definitely, we'll be talking about you guys in the future.
Yes, we will with the high school
You're not done
program.
with us yet.
Yes, so we'll maybe have you guys back again
Yeah.
when these guys are all juniors and senior studs. All right, but I appreciate it, guys. All right, this is Dave Brixius,
Joe Cleezy.
and this is the program.